Yes. Yeah, Madhulika, please start.
A very good evening. Hope you all are doing great. This is Madhulika. It gives us immense pleasure to welcome you all on behalf of Jungle Bells, a Pune-based venture exclusively designed for women and started by women Hemanki Vartak and Aarti Karve. We conduct women-only trips to all the wildlife destinations across India. Also, we conduct nature-based tours in and around Pune. The main objective of Jungle Bells is to promote wildlife tourism and wildlife conservation. So, this is all about Jungle Bells, keeping abreast with the wildlife entertainment canopy. Jungle Bells has conducted the fourth season of the Women Only Wildlife Photography Contest in the year 2023. It was sponsored by Sanjeevani Developers. It was an online initiative aimed at providing access to all the women across the country to showcase their artistic talent in the wildlife and photography field. The con okay, so finally the contest season has ended, and we all are thrilled to receive an incredible response to the contest. And once again, welcome each one of you to the much awaited contest award announcement event. Before we begin, I would request all of you to please switch off your cameras and turn off your microphones to get the seamless experience of today's occasion. Without further ado, let's get started. I request Hemangi ma'am to take the conversation forward with the judges. Welcome you all. Thank you.
Good evening, all of you.
Good evening.
This is actually, it's a incredible, I don't know where to start, but this has been an amazing response to this year's competition. We've always progressed year by year, and I'm so happy that I have received amazing photographs, and I'm sure the judges will agree. They were really few of them were incredible. Mind blowing. I personally am extremely happy because women took this opportunity to step out into the nature and capture these, images. So the me time, what I always say, they have taken time out and done something for themselves and what they like. So this competition is just not because we are winning prizes and all, but this is to showcase that women are equally, stronger in all of this. So I'm sure we have 2 women judges on our board, and we always make it a point to, take more of them because there's so many of them. There's not, they're doing incredible work. So I think let's just introduce the judges. I'm sure you've read on the social media, but I would also like to personally talk a few lines about them. We have Ritika Jain, who's joined us right now, and she's a wildlife architectural and interior photographer. After corporate interlude, she pursued her passion for cinematography by studying at the London Film Academy, a journey that fueled her creative spirit. She says her lens becomes a bridge between the wild and our world, showcasing the extraordinary moments often hidden from the view. What sets her apart is her passionate approach to photography. Her work stands as a testament for her passion for photography, her love for the wild, and her commitment to portraying the beauty of nature while respecting its sanctity. Her journey is relentless, celebration of life's uniqueness, one frame at a time, and a tribute to awe-inspiring world of wildlife. So she has been featured in several magazines and has accolades. So few of them are India Homes, Architecture and Interior, plus in wildlife, so many other places. You can also follow her on her Insta handle. Ritika Jain Photography. Am I right, Ritika? Yeah. So all of you can also, follow and see the incredible photographs that she has shot from her gears. Thank you so much, Ritika. We move on to the next judge. She is
Thank you.
Always welcome. So we have Abharana Maheshwari. She is right now in her hometown and it's quite remote. So she will try and join, but I'm not too sure if she's coming yet. So Abharana Maheshwari is a batch to a 2013 cadre, Maharashtra, Assam segment of Assam Meghalaya. Abharana has been an ACF Golaghat Division, RFO Kaziranga National Park, ACF Kaziranga National Park, DCF IT Guwahati, and DCF Pandharkauda, and presently is Director BRCT Chandrapur. As an ACF, Abharana has contributed community-based extensive studies and detailed reports on the on monkey menace by involving the local community to mitigate between human and monkey conflict in 40 villages. As RFO and ACF at the central range of Kaziranga National Park ensured zero poaching of one-horned rhinos at central range, neutralized illegal fishing networks, implemented a plastic ban, and made the central range free of plastics. As DCF Pandarkauda Territorial Division contributed to scientific shreds of evidence collection to identify wild animal involved in human-wildlife conflict. Aparna strongly believes in community involvement to resolve human-wildlife conflicts, and as she, along with her team, continues the efforts to involve the local community to mitigate these kind of conflicts. So Aparna ma'am has been an amazing, we have had her on the webinar, and she's been one of the amazing forest officers that have, very, very down to earth, and loads of work that she's done. You can actually read up on the internet also about her. She's worked really, and being a woman officer, she's had her own challenges. So she's been really incredible. Third judge has been Kedar Bhatt. He has been with us for this consecutive year again. So Kedar Bhatt is photographer, filmmaker, web designer, and Sony artisan. He's a mentor for Sony mirrorless cameras. He runs his own YouTube channel about photography, travel, and DIY stuff. Kedar has photographed Outlook magazine and currently works as freelance photojournalist for national and local newspapers. He has been a judge at various national level photography contests. Moreover, he conducts photography slideshows, talks, and workshops for corporates, beginners, and professionals. So this was more about the judges. As I said, we encourage women who expertise to come on board and judge the photographs. You always do that. Kedar has been our mentor since this thing, so he's a constant in this. So moving ahead, we will be showcasing the shortlisted images and the winners, but before that I would like to have a chat with Ritika. So Ritika, since when have you been interested in wildlife? If you can just.
So I've always had this love for animals, and it's just become an extension in terms of photography. It always had this inclination to shoot them or do something about them or make a documentary. It came around a lot more later in life because I started off with architecture photography. I was a documentary filmmaker for a while. I've not started very late. I never say it's too late, but it's been about 2 years now. And I'm thoroughly enjoying the process. Okay. It's also a road to self-discovery. You learn so much about yourself being in the wild. You have to be a nature lover to enjoy every aspect.
Absolutely. Yes, that's great. So are you a self-taught photographer, or have you learned it from someone or mentor?
Going to a film school kind of helps you understanding your camera a little better. But honestly, film cameras are a lot more different in comparison to what you hold in your hand in terms of a Sony or a Canon or any other camera. Okay. So of course, it's a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of self-learning, a lot of online stuff that I've worked on. And I think it's a constant journey. You have to keep upgrading yourself. You have to keep learning every other day. There's nothing that comes with like a handwritten book that says this is right and this isn't.
One second. So if I have to ask you, being a woman, what can you think as a few challenges that come in your way when you're traveling or when you're, things like that? Women would like to know, even for me. So what would you think there are challenges, if there are any, if you have to say?
I don't think, I've been a solo traveler my whole life. And I like to even travel alone when I do wildlife photography. I seldom do tours with a lot of people because I like my time in the wild. You have to first understand to enjoy nature even before becoming a photographer. If you can enjoy that time by yourself, it's not just about going into the jungle and clicking a few frames. It's also about enjoying your time there. A lot of people are in the rush just to get a tiger or a leopard or anything else, but you can make frames with anything, with a beautiful bird, with a monkey. So you have to think about it as you're making frames. You're not just in a rush to just shoot something and move out.
Right.
Challenges in terms of, I think you have to look at obstacles on a day-to-day basis, whether you have the time, the inclination, whether, your passion drives you further to do it or no. I think more than that, I don't think there are any physical challenges as such. I mean, nobody can stop you from doing anything if you put your mind to it.
Right. So, if you can just let us know where all you've traveled till now, just to places.
I have done one of the recent things that I did last year was the snow leopard expedition, which is very beautiful. Kibbar, I think everybody should do it once in their life. It's an extremely grueling trek, but it's also very fulfilling. I mean, if you enjoy the cold and if you enjoy trekking, it's something that you do. Apart from that, I think Ranthambore is more like a home ground for me. I keep going to Ranthambore because I love the kind of scales that you get in Ranthambore. It's a beautiful forest to begin with. I've done Tadoba, Tippeshwar, a lot of places. But my favorites by far have been Ranthambore and the snow leopard trek that I did in Kibbar.
All right. And what about the abroad? I mean, outside India.
I travel a lot. See, I also run a parallel business, which is a home decor company. So I travel to Bali very often. I traveled almost. I mean, obviously, I studied in London, so of course, Europe was always there on my list. So I did a couple of other countries as well. And I've always loved traveling. I think solo traveling is something that I think every woman should imbibe. It is very freeing. It is absolutely, thrilling. It is beautiful. I think if none of you have ever done it, you should just try it once.
Yeah, correct. So I've always gone in groups and this thing. So I was always hesitant to travel alone. What will I do in the evenings? But I guess it's worth a try if you're not done it. So I think
I think everybody should do it once.
Correct, absolutely. Also, which gears do you use? I mean, the women would want to know that.
I use a Sony Alpha 1. I use a 200 lens. For my architecture, I use a 1635 lens. I use a 50 mm.
All right.
And I have an 1828, which was like a very old model of a lens that I use sometimes for architectural photography as well.
All right. That's great. So when judging this competition, what are the key factors that you were thinking when you judged this? You were judging the competition.
So some of the keys were, I wanted to focus on the art of storytelling. I wanted to see some very unique frames in terms of perspective of people. I wanted to see the creativity, composition. I think those were some of my parameters while judging the contest.
Okay. How much is post-processing important according to you? Not in this thing of a competition view per se, but overall, how does it stand post-processing?
I think you don't take away the beauty of the picture, but I don't believe in over processing anything. I think taking a clean picture, because see, you always take a picture when you see something beautiful, right? So when you always try to match it in your camera, you post process a little, probably in terms of a little bit of color correction or something of that sort, but you don't edit it to a point where you take away from the beauty. So I think it's important, but I don't think it is overtly important.
Correct. All right. Sure. Let's move on. I think a lot of our contestants must be waiting for the results.
Yeah.
So with it further, So, Madhulika, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
We can share after the shortlisted thing.
Yeah.
I have Sanjay Deshpande with us on the meet, and he would like to say a few words. He's the mentor of Jungle Bell. Sanjay, are you there?
Hey, hi, Amangi.
Hi.
Oh, okay. Mentor is a big word, and first of all, I congratulate entire Jungle Bell teams Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Very
Yeah.
much.
First of all, I congratulate to yourself, Aarti, and Jungle Bells entire team, Madhulika, Renu, Saili, and all for successfully entering into fifth year, I presume, and continuing with the tradition of wildlife photography exhibition. See, you asked, I was listening to the question you asked to our
Ritika.
kids, Ritika, about what are the challenges. I think
Right.
challenges, you should ask what are not the challenges for a lady or for a woman to being a wildlifer first.
Right.
Because means that list is too much, and what are not the challenges list will be very minuscule, is what I feel. And I'm sure even Abarna, who happens to be good friend of all of us now, and she will agree. And Kedar, he himself is a wildlifer and a man, and he will understand what it takes to a man to become a wildlifer. I always say nothing. Just pack your bag and move on. Who is going to ask you where you are going and why you are going? And ask to any lady, and she will give 1,000 reasons for not being able to do so. So this is where the difference of Jungle Bell lies, and I really appreciate the hard work you guys are putting in. Because imagine to make one lady to start for wildlife traveling, it takes so much, and here you are doing all the time, you are taken it as a career. So my always wishes with Jungle Bell. Coming back to the sponsorship and all those things, let me tell you, I just want to tell everybody who is listening or who will be listening this our event. See, if at all we want to save forest, then each of us should contribute. And if this awareness is to be filtered to the end level of the society, then as many women will get to know about wildlife in any form. Photography is one of the best form, I feel. That should be done. And that's what Jungle Bell is doing. And that's the reason why Sanjeevani, as my team, is supporting, or I say, being part of Jungle Bells. And I think that's duty of everybody of us, every individual, specifically man, could contribute to this cause of Jungle Bell. So as many women can go to wildlife or forest or natural habitat and spare time with themselves, with nature, then they will enlighten to entire community, and there lies the only hope, the way we are going with wildlife. Because as we celebrated 50 years of Project Tiger, I again put this point ahead, and we are proud that there are 3750 about tigers with us. And at the same time, 2023 was the year where we lost near about 200 plus tigers, and it's only because of the space it is happening. So for that awareness, and for awareness, more women to the wildlife. Thank you very much to Avarna, Sutika, and Kedar, for joining, supporting to Jungle Bell, and my all good wishes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The pleasure is ours.
Thank you, Sanjay. Thank you so much. So I'd like to first share the shortlisted photographs, and then we move to the winners. 1 minute. Yeah, so these were the shortlisted images by our judges. I know there was one langur that came in the birth, but I think there was an issue with that. So pardon us for that. Madhulika?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I would like to introduce you all about our sponsor. It is Sanjeevani Developers. So Sanjeevani Developers is a highly renowned and established real estate company that has roped thousands of successful housing stories in the legacy of construction. The founder of Sanjeevani and mentor of Jungle Bells, Mr. Sanjay Deshpande, is a civil engineer by profession with specialization in environments and has experience of about 33 years in the real estate industry. The group was incorporated in the year 2004 and has successfully completed many residential and commercial projects in Pune till date. The main objective of this brand is to promote its people's satisfaction and to build green homes. The brand has entered the hospitality industry with Roots 9 Garden Resto Bar in the city, in the heart of the city, Pune, and Ananda Hall, a multi-utility space in West Pune. So this is all about our sponsor, Sanjeevani Developers. Thank you.
Thank you, Madhulika. So let's move on to the final awards thing and winners, actually. I will share the winners one by one, and Ritika would like to say why they have chosen this image. There are a few photographs that we thought were in both in the action category as well as suppose birds or animals, but we filtered that out later and we brought, a conclusive, the winners, conclusion on the winners list. Just give me one more minute. So for the category of animal portrait, 1 minute. Yeah, Ritika, you can take it for, I think, yeah.
The category animal portrait, I think we have two winners, right?
Yeah, no, the first and the second, yeah.
Okay.
This is the first image.
The winner is Shailaja Madasu.
Yeah. So if you want to say why it...
So I think it was a very emotive portrait. I loved the depth and the intensity in the portrait. I think it was beautifully edited and it conveys a lot. I love the art of storytelling in this particular image.
Right.
And the second one goes to...
1 minute, let it... Yeah.
Kajal Joshi.
Yeah.
This is such a rare image and such a rare species to be photographed so brilliantly and so candidly. This was one of my absolute favorites from the get-go.
Right. So this is the first and the second prize for the
animal portraits.
Animal portraits, right. So we move on to the next. The birds.
Yeah, the birds.
Yeah.
So the first prize goes to Sindhu M.
Right.
For the Oriental Magpie Robin. This was again a brilliant image. I think me and Kedar kind of came into conclusion that this image should get it. We really loved it. We loved the action aspect of it, and we loved the coloring. It's a beautiful image set. I mean, I'm falling short of words to say much about this image.
Right.
Very well composed.
Yeah.
And the second prize goes to Damayanti Nadaraja for the Mute Swan. Yeah. This was also one of my favorite images from the get-go. I love how the light falls on the beak of the bird. It's very beautiful. I love the colors. I love the composition of the image. It's a beautiful, beautiful picture. Congratulations.
Right. Yes. So next we have Wildlife in Action.
Yeah. I think the first prize goes to Padma Loya.
Yeah.
For the green bee eater.
Right.
Oh, this was also another favorite image from the get-go. We really loved the composition. We loved the colors. Everything was so bang on. Very emotive picture again. And brilliantly shot.
Right. So it's basically a bee eater, which is a common, you find, but
Yeah,
the way the entire thing she has photographed, it's really wonderful. So congratulations, Padma. The next is
I think Sheila Burgess.
Right. Yeah, this was one of the amazing shots.
Yeah, this was a beautiful shot. I love the timing of the shot. I love the emotions that it goes out with, and you can see the expression on the face of the monkey as well, which is beautiful. And it's a beautiful shot. I mean, with the whole composition was very, very nicely done, and I think the timing of the shot is bang on.
Yeah, correct. Congratulations
to all the winners.
Yes, we have a special mention that day.
So the special mention was for Daksha Achwal, who shot Whisker Turn.
Correct. 1 minute. Yeah, this
is a very, very beautiful image. I love how it showcases the challenges in the wild.
Absolutely.
It's a brilliant, remarkable image. And it shows, despite not having one leg, how beautifully well the bird is performing. And I think I love it.
Right. Yes, so thank you so much. Ritika, would you like to conclude?
Congratulations to all the winners. Brilliant entries this year. It was absolutely a pleasure being a part of Jungle Bells and judging this contest. I think I've had so much to learn from so many beautiful photographs that I saw. I mean, when I went back into the wild after seeing these pictures, I was like, how can I copy the green bee eater image? That was one of my absolute favorites. So Padma, congratulations on that. Some of the images were sparkingly beautiful, and see you on the other side of the wild soon, guys.
Yes. Thank you so much, Madhulika.
If you have any questions, you can always get in touch with me. Or you can DM me. I'll be more than happy to help you in any which way is possible.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Thank you so much, Ritika. Yeah, Madhulika.
Yes. So heartfelt congratulations to all the winners. And thank you all the participants for your active involvement. Also, thanks to all the judges for your gracious presence, valuable time, extensive knowledge, and hosting this season for Jungle Bells. Thank you, Sanjeevani developers, for associating with us in this noble cause. Hope to see you all in the next season of Women Only Wildlife Photography Contest. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you, guys.
One thing, we will be soon getting in touch with the winners, and for all the participants, we have also certificates. So we'll send them across to you surely. So you'll receive it soon. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Good luck.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.